going on? Welcome to the live. What's happening, everybody? So, today is Sunday. What's everybody got going on today? I have a couple things going on today. First being we have Martha's birthday party that we're actually all going to attend. But this morning, my normal Sunday routines are, if it's not available for me to fly, as in good weather or just the time, normally I go out to the bank. Man, I wish I could tell you guys what just happened with my coffee. I wish I could have showed everybody what happened with my coffee this morning. It's funny that like lately I've been waking up a little bit later than normal, like if I set my alarm. But this morning I had my coffee and I bring it in here, no big deal. What happens? I spilled half of it all over my center console here. So I'm like, okay, no big deal, you know, I'm gonna just wipe it off. I had paper towels, actually, like a roll of paper towels right on the floor here. So I grabbed my roll, and as I'm like cleaning it, everything's all good. Out of nowhere, I go to set the paper towels down. Little did I know, I set it right down in my coffee, the rest of it. So when I went to go pull the paper towels back out to use more, to clean more of my center console, paper towels soaked up all of the coffee that was in the mug. I can't even make it up. It's so I was trying so hard not to get mad at the idea that I spilled a little bit of my coffee on my center console this morning. And then, oh man, it's just so funny actually. Oh man, so now I'm not gonna kid anybody. I'm gonna go to Dunkin' Donuts and buy myself just a coffee. I've been trying not to eat anything anymore in the morning time at all. I don't wanna, it's not that I'm trying to like just cut out breakfast or anything like that. It's just that for right now I'm doing like this type of fasting again, where it's like, I don't know how to describe it. I feel incredible when I barely eat. It's like, yeah, I feel hungry a little bit more than I should probably, but something about it makes me feel like, I don't know, I feel like I'm more on it. I feel like I'm more awake. I feel like when I do eat, like if I had to choose one time a day to eat, I would think like dinner time would always be the best time for me to eat, because then I get everything I want done, nothing holds me back. Sometimes when you eat certain foods throughout the day, it to me slows me down. And sometimes even like can hurt me, you know, like meaning like sometimes I get like these pains and stuff like that right before I go flying, or like right after I fly and stuff. And then when I've noticed when I don't eat and I just drink a lot of water, I feel like amazing. It's weird. It's like, I know that we're all different, and I'm not saying it to anybody, but really what I want to do, which is going to be hard, but I know I can do it. It's like, I would love to do like a 1 month where I just eat nothing but, you know, fruits and vegetables. And then like, I want to do another month where it's just nothing but meat, you know, and see how that is, you know. I just want to see what my body would be like. And it'd be cool too to like video like a little thing of it every single day to show everybody what's going on. Hi, can I get a large coffee please with just cream?
There you go.
That is it. Alright, thank you. Oh man, it's so tempting when you see like all the good food and donuts and stuff like that, but luckily for me, I have such a problem with eating bread that I've just never really ate it. Hello, how are you? Cool, thank you. Will you have a good day? Right. So coffee is so ridiculously priced anyway. I don't think anybody should ever be buying it, let alone like, it's just like when you go out now to restaurants. Like my whole new thing is now, it's like last night, like we went out to a real fancy restaurant right outside of Cape May. It was beautiful. Actually on my favorite road too, by the way, to go driving down. And the road is Ocean Drive. Best place in the world. Man, that glare is terrible right now. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Woo! Wow, that really just happened? Man. That was so many sneezes in a row. Like on top of being sun blared or having the sun like blare into your eye like that and then spilling my coffee everywhere. Come on, dude, it's green. Sometimes I just want to blow my horn so bad on people, but I'm never really in a rush. But it's like, pay attention, you know? We're all on the road. Oh, I gotta get my seatbelt going, right? Alright, we are getting onto the Garden State. We're heading north. Dang, that glare was brutal, guys. Jeez. Alright, let's turn it like this. Boom. Alright. So, like I was saying, I was trying to, I was hoping that the winds this morning would have been a little bit lighter, and I actually would have. I've been, like, so like I told you guys that I've been, like, sleeping in, and I should actually rephrase that. What I do is I normally, no matter what, always wake up. It's like, I have like an alarm clock just in my head that always wakes me up every day by like 3 o'clock, and then I force myself back to sleep. Back, and then a lot of times I really can't stay in bed for that long. But this morning, though, when I looked at 3 a.m. about the winds, it showed that the winds this morning were going to be at like 15 miles an hour this morning with a gusting of 25. And I was thinking, like, okay, well, that's doable at the beach, you know, if I went to the beach to go beach flying. And I was looking at the wind direction, and by this morning it was showing that the winds would be coming from inland to the ocean, which is very unsafe then with winds that kind of speeds. So that's definitely not happening. But regardless, I didn't even have that much time anyway this morning because we have Martha's birthday party to go to today, which I'm very excited about, looking forward to seeing. And for some of you that aren't aware of Martha is my niece and is my brother's daughter, my middle brother Tommy and Christina. They live like an hour away from us here in Jersey. They used to live in California, they used to live in Philly, and then, you know, we all started out here in New Jersey. So, wow, the glare is crazy coming off the bay right now. So the sunrise is cooking right now, that's for sure. But yeah, like I said, this morning I was trying to go out flying, and like looking right now, I see like little white caps on the water showing that the winds are high, you know, and it's a shame because it's been high. The winds have been extremely high. You know, it's so funny. I feel like I personally never thought about the wind ever before in my life. I've never thought about the wind being like, wow, it's going to be a problem. Like, ever before until I became a paramotor pilot, you know. I've never had any reason before to think of like, oh geez, the winds, we can't go and do this today. Never did I think like that. And now it's so funny because like the winds, it's like so crazy to me to know that these winds, man, they are crazy, but I wonder if they've always been kind of crazy, you know, and I've just never noticed it. Like these times of year, like it's been super windy, and like a lot of times it's almost like you gotta go to the airport or you gotta go to the LZ spot or the beach like an hour or two before sunset and just hang out there, because like a lot of times you might get lucky enough to get a flight in, because a lot of times when sunset or sunrise is happening, it's normally the calmest part of the day, and normally you get like a 2-hour range around both, and for at least very stable and winds that are very like like no unsurprising winds, you know, at those times. It's the safest time to fly. And if you only flew a paramotor during a sunset and sunrise, or a sunrise and sunset, you would always be so safe. Especially if you weren't doing any tricks, you're just going up in the sky to buzz around, squeeze throttle, let off throttle, bank left and right a few times, you're always going to be fine. That's what I'm always doing. You know, I have so many flights now under my belt that it's so weird to me to think too that almost every single one of them, most of every single one of those flights has to be running into the sky. And now I get to actually gladly say that I have one of those flights rolling off the ground paramotoring, which was just an amazing experience too, by the way. Wow, that was super high. Man, this road too is by far now the worst road ever. I can't believe they just did all this work to it and they don't pave it. It's like they cut all these huge patches in the road for, I guess, gas, electric, or water, whatever they're doing. But they should pave the road after. Don't just leave the patch. Like you guys just heard the van. That was terrible. But really though, like, I wish I was up flying right now. It's all I ever wish to do, you know, and if I'm not flying, I want to be working in my shop on those paramotors. Right now, yesterday, I did want to dedicate a little bit of time for my mom. My mom has this hot tub, and it's a nice hot tub, and you know what's crazy though about a hot tub is that when you think about them, they don't come with a good set of steps to get in them or out of them. Like, they're almost like you have to have them on a design where they like go inside of your deck, or like, you know, you just have something. So I came up with an idea when I saw Mom going in there. I was like, I can't see my mom going into the hot tub off of some like extension, or like not an extension ladder, what do you call it, little 8 ladders that are like 2 feet or something. It's like a step ladder. I couldn't believe it when I saw it happening. I'm like, Mom, no way, you have this beautiful hot tub and not like a great way to get in and out of it. And I was thinking like, okay, I can design something, but there's not that much room, so I couldn't just design, say, a set of steps walking into it, right? Because like, if I made a set of steps going up into it, that would have took up about 4 foot of space. I could have probably made the steps smaller, but if I made the steps smaller in length coming out, I'm making the steps steeper, meaning like a higher rise. That's no good. That's not what the design that I was trying to think of. So what I came up with was this perfect L shape. So what it is a rectangle deck that is a 9 by 2 foot, and it's actually really great. I picture framed it. It's really beautiful with all I think it's TimberTech decking. It's real nice material. And what else? We did a set of steps, and when I built these set of steps, I was trying to be very custom and very special about this design because I wanted to make it a smaller rise for a step, you know, because I think the most common rise for a set of steps is like anywhere from like 6 1/4 to 8 1/4 to 8 1/4. Man, that's such a high step up. That's like when you walk on concrete a lot of times, and concrete steps are very high. But like when you walk in somebody's house, it's normally like almost a 7-inch rise, like somewhere from like a light 7 to like a 7.5 is like always key for the step. So what I did was I set up for, all right, well, there's just cars in this one, so I'm gonna wait. No, I'll go for it. See what's going on with see what's going on here. But yeah, so now we're at my bank right now. I want to just try to see what's going on here. Okay. Oh man, that glare was just like killing me just for a moment there. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Oh man. Oh no, I have it. Everything's right here. Hold on. I almost thought for a second I didn't have my wallet, but it's right here. No, so, you know, like, with everything that's going on, too, I just feel like, I don't know, I just want my mom to have this nice way of getting in, like, seeing that way that she was trying to get in her hot tub. And her hot tub, sorry about that, just waiting a second. So, so yeah, so like I was saying, like with my mom, with the hot tub and stuff like that, okay, there it is. I just don't want to see her going in that way. It's super crazy. It's not fair. Okay, there we go. It's not fair, and really, she has such a nice hot tub that it like kills me that like hot tubs, like what, they don't like, why, like they cost so much money, right? But you're gonna tell me that you're not gonna have them come with a nice set of steps with them? Then that doesn't make sense to me. And so I was looking them up. Most common heights for a hot tub is 32 inches. So 32 inches, right? So I said to myself, I was like, okay, I would obviously like to build one that's at the height. Wow, that's a perfect point of being horrible. Man, that's terrible. I do hate how, oh, I gotta ride around with that glare. It makes me want to end the live. Yeah, it's crazy. That glare is like at perfect point right now of being in the way. See if I turn it around now. Okay, that's not bad. Like I said, I'm always trying. It's not easy. So, like I said, I built like this really cool custom deck for my mom that I'll share it online. I'll share it on my YouTube post. See what you guys think about it. So if you guys are ever interested in it, I actually designed it so it could be in a 3-piece, and I'm actually still in the process of finishing it because it actually, man, I cannot believe that it's like right there right now, the worst spot. It's really the timing of the day when I do these live streams, something that I should be really watching out for the direction that I'm driving in. So like, it's like almost like the live streams while I'm driving isn't really the best thing to do. But I enjoy doing them. It's just it's a little aggravating when this is going on. When the glare is really bad, it's probably hard for you guys to watch. Because who wants to watch that? But yeah, like I was saying to my mom, I just don't want to see her step over like that. It's a cool custom deck that I thought how I could design it in 3 different ways, or 3 different parts, so like I can easily take it apart and put it together there, you know? And I'm trying to figure out a cool way too to like just make it so going up the steps would be the strong point of a rail. And then the rest of it, because I'm trying to make it be a short rail, so like when you're in the hot tub, you can still see over the deck. Like I don't want you to sit in the hot tub and then you're like looking at big bulky rail or like vinyl. And I was thinking like, man, how cool would it be then to do some kind of like a boat theme where like you still do the vinyl sleeves and stuff and the cap, and it would just be cool to see like a boat rope maybe hanging or metal line going across. And I want to put like little kicker lights for all the steps going up, you know, so it's really easy for my mom and Tom to see the steps going up. You know, I'm just trying to make it so like they can't wait to like get in the hot tub and not think, oh god, I gotta go on this ladder and then step over. You know, I just hate it. I hate it when I saw it. It made me instantly think that like hot tub design or hot tub makers, like I don't understand why. It's almost like if they know that they're gonna have a hot tub like sitting up 32 inches up in the air, it's like you guys don't have a fantastic set of steps that comes with it that could be cheap but strong, you know? It's like I don't get it. It's like hot tubs, like I was saying, are so expensive. Like you're gonna have, if you want a nice hot tubs range from $3,000 to like $10,000, depending on how many seats you want in it. Like, I think my mom just wanted to have one that was like a 6-seater, so it could be bigger, you know. So she spent a lot of money on it, which is awesome. But I just hate to think that, like, wow, beautiful hot tub, but a hard way to get in. So that's why I couldn't help myself but to try to design this really nice, beautiful miniature, like, show deck, but beautiful set of steps that are really easy to walk on and really safe. You know, that was like my goal. It's like, okay, how can I be very safe? How can I make this really comfortable for my mom and Tom? How can I make this, like, fit with having no room? Because we don't have any room, so I couldn't build a set of steps going out. So the idea was the L shape was the rectangle deck and then the set of steps that walks up to it, you know, so making a perfect L, so it's gonna hug around the hot tub. I actually think it's a great design, and I actually hope that a couple of people like it, because I actually had such a good time building it that I would love to build a couple more of them for other people. Wow, I only have a 10. Hello, how are you? Good. Another day in paradise, right? Waiting for the summer days. That's it. I just want to be a beach bum. That's it. Hey, you have a great day. See ya. Right. Nice. So, the New Jersey tolls. One day, guys, you're going to see me make a big boy change and actually have an Easy Pass. When will that be? One day when I think about Easy Pass when I'm home. That's all it is. I'm lacking the idea of looking up Easy Pass when I go home. That is it. It's crazy. I just got to look it up. Because really, it sucks to go through it in the hot rod. It sucks to go through it in the van because it makes you slow down. So, but regardless, you know, like, I love being a builder, but I wish I could do it more for myself and sell things like what I just built. Like, how cool would it be if I was just selling these miniature decks for hot tubs? Like, I would love to advertise for that. Like, because it blows my mind to think that hot tub places will sell these hot tubs, but not the deck. But to be honest with you, if you wanted a deck like what I just built, that's going to be a couple $1,000s more, you know what I mean? Just in material costs, you know? That's what people don't get. It's like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to have a deck. But then they talk to me, and then it kills me, because I'll come there out of my own time, hang out with you, and then you'll tell me that you want the vinyl rails, the Trex decking, the AZAC wraparound, the really nice set of steps, you know. And it's like, the material alone for that stuff is so much money. And then when you talk to people about how much just the box of screws or the box of nails cost to build the frame, or the box of screws to put those deck boards down, or the trim nails just to put the AZAC on, it's super expensive. Just in material costs. And you know what's crazy? Most contractors will charge 3 times material costs for the job. So, just to say, for an example, if the material costed $3,000, they charge $12,000. You know what I mean? To do the whole job, right? Generally speaking, of certain things. For me, I don't do it like that. I do it by square foot, and it depends on the job. Like, if we're just doing a regular deck, you know, I have a regular number, but if it's a deck that's up high, the number does grow. And, you know, if it's inside work, that's different, because I try to get myself always out of the inside work, because interior work is something that you don't really want to be, like, for me, doing, because I'm too, I don't want to say that I'm too perfect, because there's no such thing as anybody being perfect, but what I'm trying to say is, it's like I want to be perfect when it comes to inside work, and I'm not. And it kills me because I know that it can be so much done better, and then I'll spend hours sometimes on one area. And that's why I try to stay away from inside work, because it's just, I can't make one cut perfect things. I have to like cut it like 20 times to make it fit amazing. I mean, like, so amazing that it's like, whoa. And then I'm not even making the money now that I did bid for the job because of how long I'm spending on this one area. You know, that's why I'm way better on exterior. Decks is what I like to do. And really, like I said, I love building these little miniature custom decks, so it's something that I would like to see if I can't try to start pushing out more for people. I think that would be really cool. It would be cool for people to want to have like these cool, because man, I can see myself building like an L-shaped deck and then the set of steps, you know, that would be dope. Like almost keeping the one side of the hot tub open, like say like the mechanic side of it, like where that motor, all the pumps are and stuff, where you plug in power. It would be so cool, and it'd be even dope just to, you know, make custom wraparound hot tubs regardless. I would just love to do that, because really, like, if you're making small things like that, a lot of times you won't even have to pull permits for it. We'll just be able to come in, whack it right out, and walk right out, you know. Oh yeah, I just remembered I have to run into... I always would rather go to PetSmart when I do get cat food, but right now with how the day's gonna go, I'm running into Dollar General right now to get my cute cats some wet food because they're brats. That's all they are, is brats, so I can't not give them breakfast this morning, and they're already kind of stomping their feet a little bit. Boom. Alright. Alright, I'll be right back. You guys all remember, start kicking and hollering and screaming if someone steals the van. That was awesome. So what's really cool about going in here is that there's, oh yeah, so what did we get? We got the items, right, for the cat food. We had to get the you know, Temptations. And then, dude, my cats, dude, they're so obsessed with this right now. Man, they see this stuff come out, they're like, it's so funny, their tongues are like sticking out. But no, so yeah, so just in there, what's so cool is that it's still actually going, which is so funny, and I actually forgot all about it, and a guy here at Dollar General just reminded me. He said, yo, I got a guess for how many $50 bills you had the other day on your live stream. And I said, oh yeah, what is your guess? Because really, if you guess it right, I want to give you 50 bucks, right? And I have to admit it, he just guessed 30, and he was wrong. But I just told him that he gets one more shot at it, which I'm going to let him think about it. So he's going to get to think about it, and if he wants, he can go and watch the video again. Any of you guys can watch the video again, see all the 50s that are in my hand, to figure out how much I had in there. How many 50s did I have? And like I said, if any one of you guys guess it right, I'll give you a 50. And I'll give up to 10 people a $50 bill. How about that? So if you go watching back in some of my live streams, you'll see where I talk about giving away $50 if you can guess how many 50s I have in my hand. And I will be very honest and very fair. And to the first 10 people that can guess it right, I'll send you $50. Right through. I have Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. So if you are curious on winning. But like I said, like today is a funny day. We're not gonna get the chance to really get to go flying or anything like that today. I think the air is gonna be really bad all day, which is what it's been like the past. It's been like this for the past few weeks, like just terrible winds. And like I go back and I think about like and I think about like all this stuff that I could potentially go and try to get myself into this afternoon, but it's like we'll see. It's like I've been trying to get back into the workout routine. I'm trying to fast a little bit. I'm trying to. Oh, it's tough. It's not easy either. It's like, ooh, I would love to go, because normally like Sundays I would normally go out, go get a breakfast sandwich, do the bank run stuff like I normally do on Sundays, but it's like I gotta stop that. I don't, I really do believe all that extra eating I do is making me feel a little sluggish and down, and I don't want to feel that way. I want to be on it. I want to feel good. I want to be productive. I want to start doing more. All right, so now we're pulling into my yard. Super epic. Oh man, I'm so happy about the project that I did. Look, I'll show you guys too. So let's back up. I like backing up because I have some tools I need to actually put into the back before tomorrow, because I do see rain tomorrow, which is not good. So there we go. I like that. Boom. Alright, I can show you guys. Look, you guys can just see the deck right now in the corner that I built yesterday. Look, and you guys can see, I built this yesterday too, by the way. I had a smaller part of a frame to it. You guys see it? It's standing right there. Might as well just turn the camera around at this point. There it is though. So right now, I have it built in 3 different pieces. So the steps right now, I have it so they'll drop right now real easy. All those legs are just sitting underneath of it right now. And like I said, I still got to build the rails, but like I said, I built this for the idea of my mom being able to walk up a nice set of steps really easily and being able to turn around. And the idea was I built a set of steps, obviously the width of the hot tub, and then I gained like whatever I wanted to design for the steps, but I tried making it so it wasn't too wide, so I wasn't taking up too much space. Like I said, there was a lot to think about when I was trying to do it, and it definitely wasn't easy either. You know, I feel like sometimes doing some of these projects, you know, they're hard. You know, there's nothing about it's easy, and you know, too, like for it being for my mom, I just want it to be extremely nice, you know, and I don't want to waste any time. You know, this is all really good stuff, you know, and really she's gonna absolutely love it. And like I said, I hate how hot tubs are actually hard to get into. And you know, for my mom being, you know, older, of course, it's not right to see her have to like get on a little step ladder and do something when I was able to easily whip something like this out in a day. Don't get it wrong, I actually had the shell of this built like 2 weeks ago, trying to think of the idea. Like, I actually was having some second doubts. I was thinking like, I don't think that this is right, you know, and then I don't know, I had a dream about it, and then I came up with a better idea, you know. And that's what's nice. Sometimes when I start to do something, it's like I think it's a good idea, because like I said, I was trying to figure out how to save as much room as possible, you know, because like Mom and Tom were both concerned about how big it was, you know, and really it's not that big. It's only a 9 foot long by 2 foot wide deck with a 2.5 foot wide set of steps. You know, it's not that big. It's on the smaller side. And the whole idea, like I said, was just for them to be able to walk up a set of steps, like turn around, sit their butt on the deck, and lift their legs up and put them right into the hot tub, slide off the top of the deck. Like the top of that deck right there that you guys can see in the camera, that is more of like a show deck, like, wow, this looks beautiful next to your hot tub, you know, with like some plants and whatever Mom's probably gonna put on it. I don't even care what she puts on it. I'm just happy that it's really nice, you know. It's nice I got to wrap it with AZAC. It's nice that I got to, you know, it's nice that I got to do it, you know. And I did a live stream on it yesterday on TikTok for like, I don't know, I did like a live stream for like 4 hours or something like that on TikTok. Probably the longest live stream I've ever done on TikTok, just working on that. And I just left it running. Yeah, but you know, I really like it. It really ended up coming out really nice. And really too, like, I want to put like whatever extra AZAC rips that I have and do slats on the bottom of the deck so you can't like go underneath of it. But I thought about it and it's like, you know what? I might want to hold off on that because my mom might like the idea of the underneath. She might like try to use that as storage or something. Like, who knows, you know? And don't get it wrong though, like I might call that top like a show deck, but really you'll be able to have like 4 or 5 people stand up there comfortably, to be honest with you. Or put it like this, like if the hot tub holds 6 people, that deck will for sure hold 6 people, no problem. No problem at all. And I still have to add a couple more legs underneath of it, but I'm going to do that once it's over at my mom's house now. Because now it's just the idea of doing those rails, which I would have done it today if there wasn't the birthday party, which is totally fine. It's nice to actually not work all weekend on carpentry, right? I don't really want to do that, but I do just want my mom to have this though right away. So the goal is that this week, even knowing that like I don't even have that much more time because I'm going away, sometime this week, when I don't fly, I'm gonna finish this deck and then I'm gonna take it over to my mom's house the next day, no matter what's going on. Like, maybe even try to get my dad and Mike to maybe just give me a hand of setting it up over there, you know? We'll see. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. But regardless of all of that and what's going on, I'm pretty excited for finally finishing my EOS 100 booster. Like, it's weird to think that now I have that going, and I'm pretty excited about that. So I'm gonna take that up for its first flight again. Man, it's so weird. I can't wait to go look in the book when my last flight was, which was my motor out. You know, was the last time I flew that since it's been built the way it is right now in the shop. And that's crazy because really that was like 3 years ago. It's weird to think that it was like 3, maybe even 4 years ago. Man, it's so weird to think. Oh, and I just absolutely love this flying paramotor life. You know, something about it, it's amazing. You know, it's like, I just absolutely love it. I'm trying to sell SkyMax paramotors to you guys too, so definitely go check that out. You guys want to buy a paramotor through me, make sure you just email me, text me, give me a call, whatever. Like I said, I'm still working on the website, which I'm hoping the website will be finished too this week. It's like I have a big week this week. I have a couple really big goals with the website, the website, and also like trying to finish this project for my mom, and then also advertising that for sale. So like if you guys, any one of you guys would like to have a prefab deck, miniature show deck set of steps that go into your hot tub, please hit me up too. I would love to actually design one for you, and we could talk prices. You know, I actually really like it. Like I said, that deck out there is super nice, and I mean, it's perfect. And I made it, like I said, the width of it, the width of the hot tub right now. So that's the length where I got the 6 feet. 6 feet is how long the hot tub is. It's a 6x6 square hot tub. So I made a 6 foot long deck, but then I added 2.5 more feet to that, right? And really, I actually made it like 9 feet altogether. It's like just an inch under 9 feet. So whatever the rest of that was is the steps. And it's super nice. You know, I can actually see my mom sunbathing on the deck all the time. And also just being so much happier to get into the hot tub this way. Because like I said, I made it into a 6 stair to get into a 32-inch high rise. That's impressive, you know, because really it's like it shouldn't have been that many steps. It should never be a 6 stair to get into a 32-inch rise. But really, I just wanted to make as many steps as I could for my mom, you know, and Tom. Like, I just wanted it to be nice for them, you know. I wanted it to be, you know, it's just like I said, I had all this stuff. I'm glad I was able to whip it out. And like I said, I'm still not finished. I still got to do the rails. You can see the rails are done. And by the way, everybody, I'm thinking about getting rid of my half pipe. So if any one of you guys are interested in my half pipe, that is designed in a 3-piece as well, where I'm thinking about, I think it'd be so nice to get rid of the half pipe now and then build a barbecue like grill hangout spot where the half pipe is. The half pipe is right back there, guys. You guys see it? And the half pipe is 12 foot wide by like 30 foot long. So, but it comes in the 3 sections. Like, you'll be able to have the 1 section in the bottom and then the 2 sections on the side. But I have to admit, the day we go to move it, there's going to be some huge, what's it called under there? What do you call those things? They're not rats, and they're not raccoons. I can't believe I can't think of it. But there's definitely a family that lives under the half pipe for sure, of animals. So the day we go moving the half pipe, we're going to be definitely finding some homes. But regardless, though, yeah, I don't know. I want to get rid of the half pipe, I think. I think it's time to get rid of the half pipe. I want to really do something nice with the deck. And I want to build some nice custom things on the deck, too. Like, I want to, dude, there's so many cool grills, right? These like table grills that I've been finding, or like table fire pits or whatever that you see, and they're so expensive. But then I've been looking up online, you can buy the kits, right? The kit, like say if you wanted it to be a rectangle or a circle fire pit, whatever, you can buy the kit to be able to light it on fire, and then you can build whatever you want around that, like whatever kind of table. So that's what I want to start doing, buying the kit, building like these miniature tables all the time, and going from there, you know. Because I could build these little fire pits, and it would be cool to like build one for each of the family and make it like a Williamson trademark kind of table. Like make some kind of a cool table. Like, I don't know. I just, you know, I hate to admit it. It's like I do love working with wood. I'm pretty decent at it. I do have a shop that I can start trying to do things at, and it's like I try to think all the time. It's like I have so much waste material all the time from jobs that it would be so nice to be creative with the waste materials and like build unique tables and stuff, you know? Unique chairs and things like that. Like it would just be really neat. So, but regardless, everybody, I need to, it's already about to be 9 o'clock. I have to actually get going in the next hour or so. We're going to be hanging out with Martha. Maybe we'll do a couple videos with Martha. So I do appreciate all you guys for always coming on here watching. It's Sunday morning. I hope that you guys all have a great day. I hope you guys are all productive. And I hope that whatever dreams that you guys have, that you really push on. Because that's all I try to do. I have a dream and I just want to push on. And all I want to do is just share it back with you guys with all my epic adventures. With some of these giveaways that I can try to build up for some of you guys. And like I said, now with selling SkyMax paramotors as well, if you do buy a paramotor through me as well, whatever money that I could make just saying off of the sale will be actually going back to you guys for the giveaways, and also will be going back to SkyMax to help better the company as well. So like it's something that I've been thinking about. It's like, wow, if I could start selling some SkyMax paramotors and just say whatever I could make on the sale, if I would even make anything on the sale, if there was anything that I would make from the sale, I want to put a percentage back to SkyMax, put a percentage back to the epic giveaways, and put a percentage, say, into the shop that I'm trying to keep everything at, right? Because I do have to have a spot to start keeping inventory, right? Because it's like, man, if I could build up on E-props, if I could build up on Helix props, if I can build up on a couple SkyMax motors, paramotor frames, and if I could build up on a couple Vitorazzi engines for you guys, it'd be so nice to do that, because then I'll be able to ship it out to you guys the same day you buy it. Like right now, whatever you buy through me, it's just going to take a couple extra days than average, and that's only because I'm just starting out. And like I said, everybody, I'm excited to be a distributor for the paramotor community. But like I said, guys, it also starts with you guys by purchasing through me, helping me out, getting these first couple sales going so I can actually hold inventory here in New Jersey on the East Coast so I can get it to you guys. And I'm also thinking about how cool would it be to have a paramotor store here on the East Coast, because if I could have a little store here and have everything like here at the shop for sale, that would be pretty dope. And have people always coming here, you know, make a parking lot here on the side so people can come pull in and park on the side. And really, because I feel like if I had a paramotor store that I was selling, say, things out of, it would always be like, I feel like a small group that would always be coming in to buy stuff. But that's the goal. I would like to have my own store selling paramotor parts for you guys right here also in the store. So it would be cool to have the store, but it would probably be more on online sales for sure, which is totally fine. But then it would be cool too that make this the also mechanic shop. Like, I also not want to just have a store for selling. I want to also have a mechanic shop, and I also want to make it so we're obviously doing things online too, because I feel like online sales are obviously the more way to go with paramotoring parts and things like that. But like I said, everybody, I'm trying to figure all this out. And like I said, If you guys want any kind of parts, need any props, you need a harness, you guys need any kind of SkyMax related things, and if you want to buy a full paramotor, please hit me up. Like I said, what I'm trying to do for my first couple paramotor sales is that I'm trying to make it so I'll throw you a GoPro in on the sale, and also throw you in a awesome hunter strobe of whatever color of your choice too. So like I said, I'm trying to make it awesome for you guys too if you buy through me. I'm just trying to make this fun. I'm trying to get myself out there more for you guys to be aware that I am selling paramotors and parts for all you guys in the community. So like I said, I know that there's other great people out there that you guys are probably already buying through, but just like I said, now I'm also being one here on the East Coast. So like I said, I'm just trying to have my own little store, own mechanic shop, and, you know, just keep pushing the distributor part and keep making these epic videos. Like I said, I'm trying to really think, how can I be all this? How can I be the full-time distributor through SkyMax, which is what we are now, which is so epic, and selling so many other parts. So definitely hit me up if you guys need anything. And also, how can I start up a store? I'm trying to start up a shop right here. And even, man, I would love to have it at the airport. Like, that would be so cool to start up. Like, that's why I wish I could have my own hangar there. If I could have my own hangar there, that's where the inventory would be. That's where the shop would be. That's where all the fun stuff would always be happening. I would love to go to work every day at the airport. So, like I said, guys, hit me up for any parts that you guys need. Like I said, props, harnesses, and more. Okay, like I said, I'm here to hook it up. I just want to try to help you guys out the best I can. And if you guys want any cool custom helmets, I can even hook them up too. So hit me up anytime that you guys would like. Like I said, I gotta go. I got a big day today. Like I said, I'll try to do some live streams maybe later on this afternoon. So until the next one, everybody, thanks for watching. Hit me up if you need any parts, and I'll make sure I leave my phone number on the comments here on this video. So thanks a lot for riding around with me this Sunday morning. I hope you guys all have a fantastic day. And if you guys want to fly the best and be the best, hit me up anytime for any parts that you guys need. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out, everybody. Fly, SkyMax, and Ozone, and Vitter.